Hi, my name's Terry Neves. I'd like to take a moment and talk about success and how to achieve success. You know, from the moment you're born, everything you see, everything you hear, everything you've done, every experience you've had, every decision you've made has led you to the point you are in your life right now. It has programmed your subconscious mind. See, the subconscious mind draws to you and attracts to you the things in life that you want to achieve. Now, many people want to achieve success. Well, if your mind has been programmed for success, then right now in this very moment, you are already successful. If it's been programmed for failure, then that's what you have in your life right now. Now, most people are kind of in between. You know, in between success and failure. That's normal. Now, what if you decide that you want to achieve success? Well, that's not what your programming has given you. So, what you need to do is change that programming. Now, you're thinking, you know, for past 20 years, I've studied, studied books, and I've been thinking positive, I've been talking positive, but I'm in the same spot right now as I was 20 years ago when I started thinking positive. You know, Napoleon Hill said, what the mind can conceive and believe, you can achieve. Now, do you believe that? Well, you shouldn't, because it's not true. See, what Napoleon should have said is, what the conscious mind can conceive and the subconscious mind can believe, you will achieve. See, there's a difference. The subconscious mind, you know, it doesn't matter how positive you think, how positive you speak, you're all doing it with the conscious mind. It's the subconscious mind that attracts to you the things in life that you want. But see, that programming has brought you to where you are right now. But what if you want to achieve success? You haven't achieved the success that you want this far. Well, you have to reprogram the subconscious mind. You do that in 4 steps. Now let's talk about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does not know the difference between reality and imagination. So step 1 is you have to imagine what it is you want out of life. You have to visualize the success that you want. You have to sit and really get a good vision of exactly what you want to achieve in life. You know, how does it feel to become successful? You know, what are the things in life that you truly desire to have? You have to have a very clear and precise picture of that. You know, what kind of car will you drive? You know, how does it feel to be successful? How does it feel to have the money to do the things in life that you want? You have to be very clear about what you want. And if you want to really accelerate it, you also need to add a date to that. You know, you need to sit and visualize that, okay, by Christmas, this is going to be my life. These are going to be my experiences. This is what I'm going to have. These are the people that are going to be around me when I'm successful. You need to feel it. You need to taste it almost. Have you ever heard someone say, man, I wanted that so bad I could taste it? Well, that's what this vision has to be like. Because the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination or visualizing. So that's step number 1. Now, step number 2 is you have to make a decision. You have to choose that this is what my life is going to be. Now, I got to warn you, at this point, the moment you make that decision, the subconscious mind has not been programmed for the success that you want to achieve. Now, the subconscious mind is going to draw to you obstacles because you've made a decision you want something else. See, all these years you've programmed the subconscious mind to bring to you and to attract to you things that are going to keep you in this spot. I'll give you an example. Do you remember your first savings account? Well, you opened a savings account, you started putting money away little by little, and it started to build up. It got to a certain point, and then all of a sudden an emergency came up. You ever wonder why that happens? Well, the mind thinks of money as being successful. So when that account starts to build to a certain point, then it has to create an emergency so that you can spend that money. Because if you have too much money in that account, then you're successful. And that's not what your subconscious mind has been programmed to give to you. So you have to reprogram that subconscious mind to give you the things in life you want. So step 2 is make a decision, and be aware that when you make that decision, there are going to be roadblocks that are there to try to keep you from becoming successful, because that's what you've trained your subconscious mind to do. That's what you've programmed your subconscious mind to do. That's the way it's supposed to be. So you have to reprogram it. Now step 3 is take action. You have to actually, once you've made that decision, take actions that are going to get you to that success that you want. So take action. Now a lot of you, that action was joining the Kyani team. That is action. Now, step 4. Step 4 is take little steps to get you, every day, take little steps to get you to that success that you desire. Okay? Now, as you start taking these little successes, or these little steps, you're going to have little successes that build upon each other. Now, what happens to the subconscious mind? Well, the subconscious mind is thinking, wait a minute, all these years you've programmed me to give you this, and now all of a sudden you're doing things that you don't normally do. I mean, you're making decisions, you're taking actions, you're doing things that you normally would not have done. Now, all the time that you're doing this, the subconscious mind is still recording. It records everything you do, everything you say, everything you think. So it's starting to be reprogrammed as you take these actions and as you make these steps. So what happens? Suddenly you start taking these little actions. Next thing you know, you're sharing the product with people. They're becoming customers. Next thing you know, you've got someone that wants to join your team. You keep doing these little steps and taking these little actions, you start having little successes. And all the while, the subconscious mind is thinking, whoa, what's going on here? You know, I mean, maybe he's serious here. Maybe he does want success. No, I don't believe it yet. You know, so suddenly you hit jade. Now see, jade, they tell you jade is one of the most important positions in Kyani. Well, why is that? It's also, for some people, one of the hardest positions to actually hit. Why exactly is that? It's because all along you've been fighting with the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind has been trying to draw to you these things that keep you from doing the things that are going to help you to become successful. So all along you're fighting the subconscious mind, plus you're doing these little things to actually draw success to you. So that's why it's one of the most difficult and one of the most important positions to hit. So suddenly you hit jade, you're all excited. Maybe you did it in your first 31 days, so you know you're going to get that fast start bonus check. So you're really excited. And the subconscious mind's over here like, wow, he's actually doing this. You know, maybe I should pay attention here. You know, he's doing things that he normally would not do. He wouldn't make decisions. He wouldn't go talk to people. He wouldn't post Facebook ads, things like that. So you're doing what it takes, and the subconscious mind is confused. It don't know what to think. So what happens? You hit jade and you start thinking, you know what? It wouldn't take too much more to hit pearl. Maybe I can hit pearl. And you start thinking, wait a minute, I've got a few team members with me now. If I teach them how to do the same thing I did and hit Jade, then that will push me up to Pearl. So let me get with them and let me kind of start teaching them. Let me train them, tell them what I did to achieve Jade, and maybe we can get them going. So all of a sudden, now you hit Pearl. And you're really excited because you're starting to see some success, which is what you want. And the subconscious mind is like, oh, what's going on? I don't know, what to do here. I mean, all these years he's told me he wanted this. Now he's telling me he wants something else. So you are still programming or reprogramming the subconscious mind. Now you sit there thinking, man, I'm at Pearl. It's not going to take a whole lot more to get me to Sapphire. And at Sapphire get a new car. So you start thinking, wait a minute, what kind of car do I want? Do I want that Audi or that Audi? Maybe I want a Mercedes. Start thinking that in your mind. Your subconscious is like, whoa, wait a minute. Now you're thinking about a new car. You can't afford that new car. What do you mean Kayane's going to pay for it? Really? Well, you got to hit Sapphire first. You're not going to do that. So the subconscious mind's still fighting you. Now you're thinking, maybe I should go test out, do a little test drive of one of these cars. So you go to the Mercedes dealership, start looking at that car. You open the door, get in. The subconscious mind's like, whoa, what are you doing? No. Now this you don't want this car. No. Don't sit behind the wheel. No, that's not right. Wait a minute. Do not push that button. Oh no. Oh my God, he pushed the button. Did you see that? Now all of a sudden that convertible top's kind of going up like this and going back down. Oh, the subconscious is freaking out. No way. Then it starts telling you things like, oh no, you can't drive around town like that. Think about your hair. It's going to mess up your hair. Then you realize, wait a minute, I'm aerodynamic. So that's not an issue. Well, too much sun on the head? What do you mean you can wear a hat? Oh, okay, fine. And your subconscious mind starts to think, he's done a lot of things he's never done. He's making decisions. He's talking to people. He's starting to get some success. Maybe he does want to really, truly become successful. So maybe I should start helping him a little bit. I mean, that is my job, by the way. So subconscious mind starts thinking, you know what? You do kind of look pretty good in that little Mercedes, especially with the top down, Maybe put some shades on and, you'll be set, But you look good in that Mercedes. And the thing about the Kayane car program is, it doesn't matter what kind of car you want. You can get any car you want. Matter of fact, it can even be any color you want, as long as it's white. So, start thinking, start visualizing. So what are the 4 steps? Number 1, imagination. Visualize the things in life you want. Number 2, make a decision. And be aware that when you make that decision, the subconscious mind is going to fight you. It's going to give you obstacles. Number 3, take action. And number 4, start taking little steps every day to get you to the success that you want in life. So that's how you reprogram the subconscious mind to get you the success that you want in life. Again, my name's Terry Neves. I want to thank you for watching this. Have a wonderful day.